Hey guys, and welcome back to our Visigothic kingdom. Well, last time we declared war upon Frankir to take Gascoigne. I know it's not the most richest of lands we could take, it's only 3 provinces, but it could still be extremely nice, for like a border gore and stuff, It'd be really nice to try and take this, then we could try and take Navarre as well, and that together would just mean that Frankir is kind of up north, we're kind of south, we are kind of the defender against the Pallasids, and that's kind of what I would like to see, so we can kind of push the reconquest. Obviously, having Frankir there does make it nice, because they can attack the Pallasids sometimes, but they've shown they're completely inept at doing this. But we're going to need to get some soldiers, and the White Company might be one of our best options. We've also got the Company of St. George. Either of these two I think would be quite nice. These ones seem to be cheaper, though. The Company of St. George will get now 4,500, that should give us about 9,000 men. He has about 12,000 men. Let's get a bit more then. Let's get 3,000. Company of the Rose. Could be useful. Yeah, Company of the Rose. Let's go an extra 3,000 men. I think that should make us okay. If we need more men, we can always hire more men. It costs an awful lot of money. If we can defeat Frankir before the revolt finishes, we could also attack the revolt possibly and take that. And use our, what do you call them? We could also use the mercenaries that we hired. And my grandmother, is that my grandmother? No, she was married to, the King of Germany, that was it. So he looked like he was my grandfather just then. Pick an ambition. Okay, we could go for Groom and Heir. Paragon of Virtue. Let's go for Paragon of Virtue. Not really much choices, there's only 2 choices, and neither of them really stand out. Where is the Emperor? He's in Verdun, fighting against the rebels. We've also given him more men. They still have 10,000 men as well, so hopefully that will allow him to fight back against them more. We're just going to go down this way, and we're going to take out, I think, these lands here. We're going to go capture them. So we probably need some commanders. No, we don't need any commanders, apparently. Let's go for that guy. On this side, we've got him already done. And this guy. Okay, get him going. 11,000 men. You'll probably just take out all these places. But apparently, I have diarrhea. What? I've just come to age. I'm 16 years old. We can't have diarrhea. This is not how things are meant to be. Seek treatment, please. Please. Someone give me treatment. Okay. Count Ferrand of a gun thinks he's very likely you have rabies. He insists that you follow his instructions. 21. Okay, very well. Let's split you in half. In order to bring balance to your humors, the Count made you drink salty water to induce vomiting. It was very effective. I'm not sure. It was very effective. I'm not sure. Oh, so because it did make me vomit. Okay, that's what it means. But apparently my guy thinks that he doesn't feel that much better. That's not good. Okay, so defeat the army down here. There we go. We'll capture this. I think we'll split in half again. Because we don't need those men there. And you guys go down that way. One. That was over from them. Seek treatment for illness. Probably should do that. Diarrhea is not a fun thing to have. Alas, I've now got dysentery. Wow, even better. I'm patient and diligent. Yeah, let's just go for... My life's in your hands. Experiment now. As long as you know what you're doing, I think we'll just go with. The red powder was tantalizing in color. A servant had made the mistake of tasting it. Pure form. His tongue had swollen up badly, and Count Ferrand had chastised him firmly for it. He poured the spice into a chalice of water and stirred it meticulously before feeding you a spoonful. I actually feel better. Yay. Well, there we go. That's at least good. We've got our men all taking these. They can all do it, yeah? Yeah, they've all got enough men. We'll take the lands which are the claim. Then we'll go to Paris. Well, I guess not Paris. Luxembourg, actually. Luxembourg will be the place we'll go to attack. How's your war with them now? 65% in favor of the revolt. He has more men now. He should be able to defend himself a little bit better. But apparently not. Navarre just there. Carlin Prince. Former Prince of Francia. Now just nothing. I will increase time though, because I can't see many threats coming our way. And we should be able to see a threat coming towards us. Peasant revolt has been declared against the king. That's fine. Bavaria has just appeared. Huh. King Caspar von Augsburg. So he's just appeared. He's like taken half of Serbia, it would seem. Okay, that's maybe good for me. You could probably attack them. 14. He's got 14,000 men in those little lands. Wow. Butter, stop attacking the table. I thought you were fine. We had this problem last time. Don't you do this again. Don't make this a second video of me having to deal with you, you sneaky little teddy bear. And the Emperor has died. Well, we did kind of expect this. He was pretty old. So who is the new Emperor? Okay, Butter, calm down. Who's the new Emperor? Emperor Sigebert Lupin. Okay, well, he's pretty good. He's got 15,000 men, though. Which is not good, but he has to still face the revolt, who are winning at 70%. But yeah, Lupin. How many do I have right now? 12,000. Yeah, it's not good. A county who's been converted to Waldensian. There we go. Converting more people to our faith. I think because he has to fight both of us, we should be fine for now. You see 6,000 men up here. If we can get to them after we take these places, that would be nice. After some very worrying dehydration and abdominal pains, the dysentery has finally ended. Ah, there we go. Okay, we're fine. Fine. We need to get married. That's one thing. I have to. Let's go for natural. I don't think we're going to find any good, like, people to marry. So we could go for a genius girl here. She's Greek. Ooh, a Begonid. 14 years old. She's perfect. Yeah, we could marry him. I mean, they are family, but they're far off family. It's not like it's, you know, terrible. This one's also a Begonid as well. Also his daughter. She also has a lover's pox, so probably not. Attractive one here. She's French. Not sure. I think that girl is still the best. That girl is still the one I think I'm going to go for. Yeah. Oh, there's a Greek one now. We will go for R1. She's Visigothic. Oh, she's perfect. There we go. From a relative of account. Well, that's fine. Look at her stats and stuff. She'll be great to marry. I'm happy with that one. Let us hope so. I've accepted your suggestion of a betrothal. Very nice. We've taken that. We're just going to take all of these lands, and then we'll head north to try and fight the split up Frankian men. Hopefully that will work out. 15%. 23%. They're all fighting against sieges. They can all continue. But we don't need to stop them right now. Offer of marriage. Again, my mother. It's always my mother. It's never anything else. It's just mother, mother, mother. Everyone just wants my mother. Another win. Another win. 57%. Okay, these guys are now finished. So we're going to head you up this way. Get ready to fight. We're going to decline this. We need to get a focus for a child. The bastard, legitimized bastard of my father. Choose a focus one. I guess now it's me. So I'm patient, diligent, and shrewd. So we like hard working, maybe. Struggle, pride, thrift, duty. I say there's nothing like just like learn. I don't know. I don't like these focuses. They seem weird. Various courtiers. By priests, tutored by servants of the court. Humility is tutored by counselors and other courtiers. Is very loosely tutored, chiefly being left to his own devices. Could be with other children. Tutored by counselors and noblemen. Being groomed for ruleship. Yeah, I guess that one because we kind of want to be artisans and merchants. Let's go for that one then. Thrift. Because, you know, I'm hard-working and shrewd. We want to be taught by people who know what they're doing. You know, the people who are best in their given kind of fields and whatnot. It just makes sense. He just needs to be a hard learner. 65%. So put them... Hey, butter. Don't you... I can hear you. You're going to bark. Okay, Prince Aguila. Now this will be better. Okay, we've got Idolizer, Playful, and Brooding. Idolizer, Playful, and Brooding. Idolizer, but Brooding and... Oh, that's not going to go good. Brooding. He has a bit for that. Playful. Could have that. Intrigue or this one. He's got a bit more intrigue there, I guess. So we'll go for intrigue. And we can close the gate. Is there disease nearby? Ooh. There's consumption up in Francia. Okay, we can see 14,000 men from Bavaria. So I guess Bavaria joined the war, yeah. Oh, wow. This is exactly why I didn't want to join. I did not see how many men he had there. That's very bad. Okay. We need to get out of here. Yeah. We need to get our men moving and try and get some more men, some more mercenaries if we can. We could probably win because they'll give us a nice boost to score. Ooh, what's this? We surrender. Ooh. More authority. Vassal lords of his religion and takes all titles in the Duchy of Gascoigne. Huh. Well, very nice. I like this. We accept. There we go. Well, that worked out perfectly. I was getting ready for a big battle there. But in the end, no. Didn't need to. Oh, wait. Cancel. Let's disband our men. Now, the mercenaries. They're costing me a lot of gold. But can I attack the revolt? Holy War for Navarre. This is currently revolt against his liege. If that conflict ends, ours will end too. 92% in favor of the revolt. Wow, he's getting pretty getting pretty close. Maybe it's not worth it. And we are threatening, yeah. So we should probably stop. Dismiss them. Yeah, we're starting to get threatening, so we should dismiss them. But yeah, I like that. Oh, look at those borders. All we need is this land, really. But we basically have the south of France, all part of our empire. Our domain is too big. We need to give out all these titles that we've just secured. Okay. And we'll give away the small ones, the churches and whatnot. Create a new vassal. As they should be. Because we'll have way too many places to give out. Okay. So those are now done. And we're now actually underneath our domain size. So that's fine. We'll keep all the lands we just took. There we go. Likey, likey, likey. My wife is almost ready to get married. My heir, Count Gautier, he's turned into a pretty good marshal, which could be useful for us. New important decisions. Hold a grand tournament. Don't think we need that right now. We're fine for this. Known plots are fine. You are threatening. And my threat is at 6%. Not had much experience with the threat, like I said before, because obviously I play a lot of the Game of Thrones mod, and that doesn't really have the threat in it. And if you say months will decay, Visigoth's Holy War. Okay. Oh yeah, and for Aquitaine. It's still on there, apparently. A little bit. 2 tiles can be created, Gascoigne and Aquitaine. Yeah, we don't need those for now. Okay. I'm happy with that. Now we do need, though, is a non-aggression pact. With someone. Give me a non-aggression pact. No, come on. But he's too old. Yeah, the heirs have been too old at the moment. Bavaria, though. Actually, he did have a lot of men. I guess we could try and get a marriage to him. Do I have anyone who could marry him? No one from our family to marry him. My mother would result in a non-aggression pact. Huh. That could be useful, yeah. I like that. Okay, so we'll send my mother to marry Bavaria. That could hopefully give us a non-aggression pact, because they are pretty strong. They could be a useful ally. I must apologize if you can't hear anything in the background. My dog is at the moment just biting my hands. And just growling. Palisades. How are your men? 15,000. Okay. Let's not get involved in anyone else. The only one I'd get involved in maybe is them. Lombardies looks like they finished their war. Did they lose? Was won by the Greeks. So the Byzantine Empire defeated Lombardy. Formed a defensive pact. Okay. Have you accepted the marriage yet? Come on. Accept the marriage. And there we go. Okay, that's fine. Then we go there, we'll go back. There's a formal declaration of war. No alliance there now. Okay. So we now have a war. Okay. What is this war then? German Holy War for Provence. Oh, so you just want to take Provence. Is that it? Or do you also get that one? Butter? Hey, Butter. Hey guys, we're back. I really do apologize. I don't know what it is with Butter today, but early on he was perfectly fine. Recorded for like an hour. No problems. Suddenly it starts in our Visigothic game, and he's just been going crazy. And I really do apologize for him affecting the last two parts. There's nothing I can really do though. You know, when you're live commentarying, this type of thing can happen sometimes. But we now have a war against us. This is not good. The Germans have 5,000 men, and we've about 4,700. So we should actually be able to do quite well against them. Convert to the attack as a religion. Well, I mean, I think we can win, and we've already started to convert so much that, yeah, all my people are like of my religion and stuff. So we're just going to fight. I think we can defeat the Germans, and it will be fine. We will save the day. What is this? Hills? No, this is forest. But yeah, they'll come through there. Okay. This is going to be difficult. This is something I was always worried about this type of thing, you know, holy wars and whatnot, you know, because we're a different religion. Obviously, converting, we can do. It would be a last-ditch effort. It would make things a lot easier. But obviously, at the moment, this is our religion, this is our culture. We can't have them dictate to us, especially after we just defeated their emperor. I can't bow down to a German now. It'd be ridiculous. He's married to them. Peasant revolt against them. Sadly, Bavaria won't give me an alliance. I married my mother to you. I married my mother to you. Hopefully she doesn't give him any kids. Actually, what would happen then? She's 35. Oh, she's already... she's already pregnant. Of course she is. That's slew. That slew. Of course she's already pregnant. I knew it. Minor touch. Do we have all the commanders? Yeah, we do, apparently. Okay. Googs, and then this guy. I guess this one. There we go. Kilful. So we'll have our men ready, getting ready for battle if they ever need to. Probably should send them into the hills over here. Just because they might have more men than us. I could get some mercenaries if we needed to, but I don't really want to spend the money, and I think we can still win without it. We'll get the marriage sorted. So my son can have an heir. People respect wealth. I probably do need some prestige right now. So let's just go for that. We can get money lots of other ways. We've been doing pretty well for money. That's not the thing I worry about too much. No prisoners. No one we can really sell. Maybe we could fight the Germans and get more. And Provence wouldn't be terrible to lose. I mean, we wouldn't be next to Lombardy, which would be quite nice. Actually, so if we did lose, it wouldn't be terrible. I could hear someone sneaking around inside and believed it to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered Sonero opening one of my letters. Well, we are diligent and shrewd, so you could use some practice reading. And my genius wife. Look at those stats she can add to me. She is cool. I thought I said you go here. Dear King, during your wife's recent visit to Pskov, we have a great time discussing the similarities between our people. Okay. Sign a non-aggression pact. Yeah, sure. Whatever. You guys are very far away from me. Well, someone just died a horrible, horrible death. 4,800 men. 5,300 men. He's in Galray. I can't see very far. Which doesn't help, but hopefully he's going to lose men on the way here, I'm hoping. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be too difficult. I think by the time he gets here, he's lost a few more men. Castle Town has been built in Dax. Almost sounds like docks. Huh. 5,500 men? Is that how many men he's actually leading? Have to wait and see. Just waiting for those Germans to come over the hill. That's what we're waiting for. They're going to come over that hill and charge into Provence. But the Visigoths will be ready. We will not give in lightly. We've had these lands for the last 15 years now. I'm not sure how long it's been. It's not been long, though. Idolizer, curious, and affectionate. Idolizer, curious, and affectionate. Okay. Curious and affectionate. Well, I think this one's definitely one. Yep. Well, there we go. Diplomatic. He's got 7 on diplomacy as well, so it fits into what he's already been doing. Increased council powers at 92%. They're so close. I'm glad we took advantage of that war, because that little piece of land, like I say, I just like the shape. I like the lovely borders. I find it interesting that we could only take that one piece of land. It doesn't seem worth it to go to war with, like, Lombardy over that. And they have been executed, of course. Not a surprise. We kind of knew they were going to lose. There's 15,000 men. Yeah, maybe we should just keep that Francia land there. And I should just concentrate on Barcelona next time, yeah. And the Pope is raising his men. Holy War for Tunis. Okay, so the Pope is helping Tunis. Count Ferdinando approaches me, your liege. I have a great idea for a monument. So be it. Yeah, I'm a diligent man. I know it could be useful. Accepted the peace offer. So peace has been made with the Empire. And it looks as though I think he probably gave up. Nicholas of Saxony. Nicholas de Luxembourg won the war. He defeated the Emperor. Good job, sir. 5,800 men. Now he's just going to come towards me then, because he has no one else to fight. Gotta be worried. Hopefully the hills protect me. Lately I've become afraid that someone might want to hurt me. I'm thinking about hiring two food tasters. And maybe a bodyguard would be a good idea. Food tasters, bodyguards, anything that can save me. I won't let fear rule my life. Hard working. Patient though. I'm willing to wait. A sharp and astute mind. It doesn't seem... You know, being afraid, can be, he's a sharp mind. He knows there can be people that might try to hurt him. So maybe having more people to help him is a good idea. And it kind of works with diligence. He's hardworking to getting people to help him and stuff. This is difficult. I find that these three could go either way. I'm going to go with this. I think this one's going to go with the shrewd part of his mind. And we're getting paranoid. Not great. We have a chance to actually get more men. A few more men to bring over. Okay, I think we're going to end this part here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We won the Holy War, but now we have a Holy War against ourselves. Hopefully we can defeat the Germans. He has quite a few men, and it's only growing now that the war in Francia is over. Where will the future take us? Will we still be safe? Poland managed to win, which I guess is kind of good for them. And will butter ever calm down? Have to find out next time. I'll see you then.